Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now, if you couldn't tell by the title, this is a huge critique of Rocket League's rank modes and the states that they are each prospectively in. Now before we get into the video, I do want to say that more than 96% of y'all are not subscribed. What are you doing? Help us get to the goal of 500. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Alright, so as you may know from my last video, Rocket League's esports scene is a complete dumpster fire. And I had a couple comments on the last video when I said ranked is terrible that didn't understand what I meant. So I want to explain what I meant. So, as we all know, with the new season of Rocket League comes new placement matches for the rank grinders, those smelly Neanderthals. They play 10 matches to get their rank, which partly goes off of the seasons prior. Some get plat and some get champ. Those guys aren't too bad. One, because they are pretty mediocre, and two, because they don't grind that often. And then you get your GCs, which are some type of analog horror anomaly. The only rank of which I know will send you death threats and dox your IP, all because you missed a challenge in GC 1 Div 1. And then there's the other types of GCs that will just DDoS the entire game and make playing the horrendous mode ranked already is 1,000 times worse. In fact, let me get my friend here to explain why this happens. His name is Timmy, so don't judge him.
The mode ranked in Rocket League can severely alter the state of mind of any player that decides to take part in the defining game that is Rocket League. If you or a loved one decides to play or take part in anything involving Rocket League, pray for them.
This game is almost as bad as Siege with its rank system. Like those videos on TikTok where a person will be like, almost level 50, so excited to play ranked. And then the first comment is, yeah, we've lost another soul, pray for this guy. Genuinely, this game is torture to put yourself through the ranked game modes. For when bots were torturing the game's ranked to now when you get DDoS for being up 1 goal with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left. Anyways, you can tell that I hate ranked Rocket League so much that I don't spend 8 hours on it. Ooh, yeah, that's a rough statistic, don't worry about that. Anyways, please know that Rocket League has more sleep deprived, divergent, and idiots than any other game ever made, besides maybe Rust. That game is pretty rough, but you get the point. This game is like walking on hot coals for hours on end. Getting through ranked sessions in this game is how I imagine the first hours of Normandy to be. One thing I don't get is how cheaters in this game get joy from cheating. It's like how if you use scripts or a Zim on console that you're insufferable. No one likes you if you do that. So if you take time out of your day to get someone's internet information and then take down the router for 15 seconds, all for you to go at 5 MMR, you're just short of insane. And I hear you. You're probably like, well, Vic, why wouldn't you just do something about it and report them? You're just an idiot. And to that I say, shut up. You don't need to argue everything. Well, maybe you do because you're just a slimy Viltrumite who takes their first shower at 8 p.m. But that's the entire thing with cheaters in this game. Every single one of them has nothing to get out of it. All they get is pixels on their screen giving them confirmation on the fact that, oh wow, you won with the 0 skill and everything you did that game doesn't count because you cheated for it. And it sounds like to me every single time I hear a cheater on a game, it'd be like, oh, look at this, I got to champ, I got to GC, I got to SSL. It's okay, well, you fill your lobby with boosters at the last 75 games and that's the only reason you're in SSL. I mean, if you had to face one singular real person in those games, you probably would have lost. You know what? Same goes for anybody who boosts, because if you boost, you are dirty. Okay, well, maybe not that bad, but you're still bad. You suck. You shouldn't be playing this game. But besides that, the other people in this game aren't really bad. Like, the other people that are, like, creating bots in this game are kind of cool. And the only reason I say that is because I don't really play this game anymore. So it's kind of cool to see people do that, but it's not cool to bring them into ranked. Like, bringing them into ranked is definitely some weird stuff to do. I think you should probably just stick to a casual. It's kind of the whole reason that freestylers got banned from, like, casual matches and everything like that. It's like, if you spot a freestyler in your local casual match, you know, report them like they're committing a crime or something. But really, it never was that bad. Like, I think freestylers in casual matches was really the only way that they'd get their content, and it's not a terrible thing to do, because if you're playing casual match, you're not taking the game that seriously. So to have a freestyler in there just absolutely dogging on you might be a little breaking the spirits, but at the same time, it's really not that bad. Oh, and the other people, Like the people, or like the person in this video, Twitch Boshi002, if you're watching this, go do something that's not very fun. Like, like, I know we're down by 5 goals, but you're just leaving the match and making the experience worse for everybody in the lobby. Like, it's not fun to play a 2v1 where you're beating the freaking brakes off of them, quite literally. Like, this game, I felt like I was getting my brakes snapped in half, my wheels torn off, and my lug nut shoved down my throat. It sucked. And that's why just leaving ranked games like this is terrible for the community, because yeah, you get a 5-minute ban, which is all hoopsie daisy, and oh look, I'm banned for 5 minutes, woohoo. I think you should get penalized even more for that, just to stop bad actors from leaving games. Like, I think you should get banned for at least a day, because there's not really a lot of cheaters now. Like, there's not so many of them to the point where you get in a game with one every single game. So I mean, I think if you're having a teammate that's just leaving the game, just ban them for a day. Because doing that is just, it's guaranteeing losing the game almost. Like, unless you're some amazing artist who knows how to express themselves in every situation and do absolutely amazing things on the field here, you're not going to win the game. You know, unless you're facing up against 2 troglodytes, I don't think you're going to win the game. Especially in my situation, both these players weren't bad. They were both pretty dang good. And playing against them by myself, even with my teammate, was a chore. And look, I scored on them by myself. So playing against them sucked. It was terrible. I hated it. It was awful. The game had to end at some point, and I had literally said, recording this video, like in the middle of the clip, that dude threw out the forfeit, and I said, dude, I got a video to record. I cannot forfeit right now. We're like 4 minutes in. And all of these personal experiences come together to just justify my point of this game mode and game being absolutely terrible right now. Nobody wants to play this. They're forcing themselves to play it just to see their rank be higher than it was last season. I used to have a drive for playing this game. I used to actually want to be good at it. Now I only do it for, you know, videos. I only play this game to get, you know, 2 games in, and then I can come into the share factory and edit it. That's the only thing I played this game for, because I don't like playing it by myself. Playing this game by myself sucks. Randoms are terrible. I am terrible. So overall, playing this entire thing is terrible, and nobody wants to play it by themselves, except they force themselves to, because it's the only way they can play ranked right now, because not a lot of people actually have a duo. I am lucky to have had a duo and still do, although it doesn't happen a lot now. We don't play a lot anymore because he's got things to do, I've got things to do, so not a lot happens. So when you look at the game from Psyonix's and Epic Games perspective, where it's okay, we got some players playing the game, you know, they're grinding out a rank. We got this one guy playing Rocket League for 24 hours straight. We're going pretty good. Yeah, well, it looks like that until the next season rolls around and everybody hates it, you know. I'm hoping season 20 has something in store for everybody, because if they don't fix the rank game mode, like, I think there should be another rank, Emerald or something, in between Champ and GC, because there's too big of a player base in between Champ and GC to just have that be those 2 ranks. And heck, if you want to add another one below Bronze or something like that to weed out the weak, then do that. But I think that's probably pretty useless to add something below Bronze, since there's already less bronzes in this game than there are SSLs. So it's pretty weak to be doing that, in my opinion. And this game sucks, because playing this game is like dragging your ball through glass. Like, it's actually genuinely terrible. You cannot play this game without feeling like you're being water tortured by a Chinese spy agent. It sucks. And I don't know how many times I'm going to restate the point that it sucks. Nobody wants to play this game. They are forcing themselves to play it. Except for the YouTubers that make their videos on it. Because Pixel, yeah, you know he's making a bag off of opening crates CSGO style every day. Yeah, so, you know, if you're opening crates, then good on you, because you're doing the only fun part of this game, which is glorified gambling, which is the only fun thing ever. So there you go. But thanks for watching this video. This will be Vadi. Signing off. Peace.